Hi everybody, welcome to Sonny Reacts to his old videos. Today, bats. This has been pretty controversial lately, and I think we all know why. The situation, which I cannot call by name, has become more present than ever, and people are curious about the supposed origins of this virus. Try not to say the V word or the C word. Okay, I'm just gonna say virus. Early on, there were reports that the virus came from a wet market where they had bats. And it's possible. There have been other respiratory diseases that came from viruses that came from bats, so we think. And so, one of my videos has become very popular as of late, and that is when we went to a market and actually saw the bats they were selling there. And instead of beef, I guess there's bat meat. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little overwhelmed right now.
Okay.
That is a video I'm gonna explore today. Gonna give you kind of my take on it and show you the feelings of other people who are watching the video, their comments, and we'll wrap it up with my thoughts on this whole situation. You ready? Let's do it. Today we're gonna look at two different videos. The first one is in Tomahawk Market. The second one is me actually eating bat soup. First of all, there's a lot of misunderstanding here. In this video, it's called Asia's Scariest Meat Market. This took place in Tomahawk Market, which is actually not in China at all. It's in Indonesia. This video, just in the last 2 months, has increased by 3 or 4 million views. And I think it's, people are just really curious about this topic. It was published September 30th, 2018. We were drawn to this place because we had never been anywhere like that. We knew it was gonna have animals that we'd never seen before in a market. It was gonna be unique. And I knew it wasn't gonna just be like all fun and rainbows, but that's not the point of the show. We wanna make an entertaining show, but we wanna be the type of show that can also take on difficult topics at times too, and not just be like, I'm eating more noodles today. And this was certainly a difficult topic to cover. Let's get into the video. Today we're visiting one of Asia's most extreme markets. About a 1-hour drive uphill from the city of Manado lies Tomahawk, and what was once the largest market in the city. Welcome to Tomahawk Market. I'm here with Ali.
Yes.
Brother, thank you for joining me today. How long has this market been here?
It's been forever, since we know Tomahawk, it's already here.
Local vendors and local people shopping. Ali has joined to help me get acquainted with the locals.
In English, it's snake fruit.
And the snake skin comes right off. It's like this fruit has scales on it. It's nutso. The concept of normal here may be very different from your own, but I'm not traveling here to condemn the local way of life. I'm here to learn more about the Minahasan people of North Sulawesi. That was a tough part of this video and the mission overall, and that's something people didn't like, right? And oh, thank you, Siri. Never used Siri on my computer, but it pops up once a day. The hardest part about doing this video was trying to figure out the right way to approach it, because so many people were disappointed that we didn't go in there like, oh, these people are terrible. What's wrong with them? How could they be doing this? But the goal was to go in there somewhat objectively and to just learn from them. Obviously, they live a lot differently than the way I grew up, and many of you grew up, and there's a reason for it. Locals here are as playful and jovial as any other market I've been to in Asia. Hi, oh, nice to meet you. Thank you. Welcome to Tomahawk Market. As we enter the market, we see our first sign of kind of atypical food, and there's a lady here selling rats.
From the forest, from the woods.
Why do you sell rats? I'm so curious.
Dia nanya ini sih, kenapa jualnya tikus gitu, nggak jual kayak buah-buah. She's just looking for money for a living, she said.
So this is just what was most viable for her. Some people thought that was a dumb question. I asked, why are you selling rats? And they're like, it's obvious. It wasn't that obvious to me. I mean, there's many different people at that market. Some are selling apples. This lady's selling rats. It's an understandable question to ask why. Anyways, that's what worked out for her. Let me skip ahead a bit. We're headed to the meat market right now. What am I gonna expect to see?
We'll see a lot of meat on the table, I think.
Oh wow, here it is. Tomahawk Market likely got its grisly reputation because for many animals, it serves as both slaughterhouse and butcher shop. You can see he's kind of butchering a little bit the bat. They keep most of the body intact. So he just does a few quick cuts and he just pulls out the bowels.
Yeah, and they burn.
The bat area, I mean, it was just fascinating to me because I've just never seen anything like it. I mean, we had bats in Minnesota where I grew up, but they're like that big. These bats were huge. A few quick cuts and he just pulls out the bowels.
Yeah, and they burn it so that their skin, their fur is taken away.
I mean, the stench in here is just burnt animal hair. The smell is a little disconcerting. It's not the best smell. The cuisine in this region is like nothing I've seen before. Why is he roasting the wings?
Kenapa dibakar ya? Oh, a lot of furs in the wing area. That's why he has to burn it.
So we have to get the fur off of the wing too. Here in the market, this is where people bring the bats. You know, hunters go out, they capture the bats, they bring it here, and then this is where all the processing is taking place. He's cleaning them out, burning the hair, separating the wings from the heads. And the odd selection of menu items here is the result of the Minahasa people never fully becoming an agricultural society. Jesus! In the goal to understand why are people eating like this, why is it so different from some dude's diet in Iowa who's like, just plant corn, eat cows, do what I do. So a couple things. It's a very mountainous area, that's one. So no one's doing traditional agriculture as you know it. Beyond that, they don't have any animal agriculture there. Maybe chickens, because chickens are easy enough to raise in your backyard or something, but all the meat here is from the jungle. And so if their way of life for hundreds of years has been, we just go to the jungle and get food, that's the life they know. And so the meat they're pulling out of there, well, at least what we saw is pythons, rats, bats, warthogs, like wild pigs. Let's watch some more. Oh! That's so huge. How much does this one cost?
60,000 Batman, Robin.
Batman, you're Robin? You don't want to be the bat here, trust me. We probably don't want to be the Robin either. Without farm-raised animals, the meat here is largely hunted and caught in the wild. Have you ever had bat?
Yes, of course.
You have? What do you mean, of course?
Of course, it's common food here.
He's like, I don't eat rat. To me, that's so interesting. It's like, oh, you go to these markets, is it just creepy and dark and menacing? And for everyone there, it's normal. I'm the one walking in who's like, whoa, what's going on here? For them, they're like, what's the big deal? We eat bat. People come and get bat, they take it home, they cook it up. So instead of pork, there's wild boar. Check this out. He's got the flamethrower.
That's a boar.
Oh, so this one is the boar. Not only are they selling bat, but over here they have boar.
Yes.
The boar is a wild pig, basically, right?
Yeah, so they catch it also from the woods.
All these animals, all this is still so plentiful here. Like, they're still able to capture boar, catch these wild bats.
Yes.
And instead of beef, I guess there's bat meat. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little overwhelmed right now.
Okay.
I see there's a lot of different interesting stuff here. Let's keep moving, yeah?
All right.
Overall, being there in general was overwhelming because there was just a lot of new stimulus for me that I wasn't used to. It was pretty intense. Within the last year, some vendors were still selling macaque monkeys because of education, government intervention, and a possible 5-year jail sentence. It seems to be a thing of the past.
So the monkey is prohibited now.
By law.
By law, yeah.
Okay, so there are still some well, I don't know. I don't want to be a snitch, but at first we were like, do you ever have monkeys in here? And he was like, yeah. And then later we were talking about the laws and them being endangered, and he was like, I mean, no, So it probably does happen under the table a bit, but it's less than it used to be. You know, that's the tough part. It's very easy from the outside to be educated on the subject, to know, of course, certain animals are endangered, you shouldn't do that. But when you go into the culture who's so close to it, like they've lived that way for so long, they don't have any concept of the animals running out. They're like, what do you mean running out? There's so many of them. We just go out there and hunt them and grab them or trap them. I think the wrong idea is that there's like these savage people who don't care and they just want to kill these animals. It's not like that. And until we do two things, create different economic incentives for these people or de-incentivize it economically, meaning they'll get fined or jail time and that's actually enforced, until that's done and until there's education, probably nothing's gonna change. There are still some regulations here around the food.
Yes, for some animal that's going to extinct, they protect.
It's great. Well, I think that's just something important for people to know. It'd be easy to see this kind of market and be like, oh, there it's just lawless, they eat anything. Does he ever get a monkey in here still?
Masih ada nyelonong masuk nggak? Udah nggak.
Oh, no more. Honestly, that's great to hear. Well, thank you so much for your time. I want to take a look at some of your comments, even though I know I'm gonna fucking regret this. What the hell? They eating everything. Lock down the city and arrest them before they eat us. This is why so many people are dead and dying right now, much less COVID-19. People are sick. They start all these viruses and the rest of us have to. That bat had a huge dick. That's what Michael took away from this video. It's a huge bat dick. Hope you're doing okay, Michael. Bomb the whole fucking country. I understand why people are angry, but man, this stuff about bombing countries, guys, like grow the fuck up. grow this. The real problem is, it's not just the bats. There's avian flu, which comes from chickens or other birds. Mad cow disease, H1N1 that came from pigs. MERS came from camels in the Middle East. As a world society, as long as we keep consuming meat the way that we do, these viruses are gonna be an issue. It's everything having to do with mass-produced meat. All right, let's watch me eating a bat. And I sound like I'm giving some kind of vegan speech. I'm not. I realistically understand the meat industry is gonna continue worldwide, but hopefully we can take better precautions in the future and learn something from this outbreak. The moment is finally here. We're about to eat bat here, North Sulawesi, Indonesia. Michael, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do this. Boom. Okay, this is also in North Sulawesi, not far from that market. Actually, we bought those bats and we went to this tiny village. It's so far from anything. Like these people, I don't even know if they have internet out there. It's so far from anything, but eating bats, it was such a normal thing there. It was so crazy. What is the risk of eating this?
You could, right?
Die.
Yeah.
There are reports of bat lovers contracting Ebola. How many people have gotten Ebola from the bat?
Paniki.
Never.
Never. She mentioned that you don't have to eat it a lot.
I'm gonna do my best, but I'll try to restrain myself from eating too much. So at the time of filming this, the only thing I knew about was possibly catching Ebola. I was reassured by local people that that had never happened there and that it'd be fine. And so, I don't know, I went for it.
But what doesn't kill me can only make me stronger, unless it makes me dead.
True.
Let's find out. The old traditional kitchen of village bat chef Jelly.
Thank you so much. Jelly, she was a sweetheart. How could you be mad at this lady? How could you not like this lady? She was so sweet. She just happens to also prepare bat meat. Thank you so much for having us here today.
I like you come to in the home.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's our pleasure.
Jelly is the master of bats, the Gordon Ramsay of dark-winged meat. Trust me, if you have to eat this, there's no one better to prepare it.
When is the last time you cooked a bat?
Every day.
Whoa.
This is the reason why we came to her.
Yeah, thank goodness. So that actually relieved me because I was definitely a bit worried about the bat, but she said she's cooking it like every day. Once in a while, we've had an unusual food on the show and we have the cook and we're like, cool, so how many times have you made this? And he's like, ugh, first try right now. And we're like, oh. But she'd had a lot of experience. So if she'd cooked it a lot of times and no one got sick or anything, then I felt like we were in pretty good hands. Science.
I've offered up a bag of furry-winged gold for her to inspect.
Oh. What do you think? Are those good bats?
Bagus.
Bagus?
Yeah.
Should give it a little sniff test?
So
So
you
she's
mentioned
smelling
it
the
is
bats.
fresh new. You see this part in here?
Yeah, I noticed when
Yeah.
I was at Tohon Market, they cut off this part.
Because like the bats cover up and then like all the pee and all that like go through here, so like they remove this part to make sure that it doesn't smell anything bad at all.
Oh, I didn't touch any of these.
Yeah, that's like an
it is
expanded.
bony. There's claws on here. To be honest, it does smell pretty neutral.
Oh, you smell it a little bit more. It's gonna come to you. There you go.
It's a little
bit
funky.
gaminess. Yeah, it
little
is.
gamey. Do we eat the little feet too?
Yes.
Really? Like thorough inspection here. Oh, we want to make sure these bats haven't been stepped on.
This is the only male. The male one tastes better than the female one.
Did she just rip off its penis?
Yeah, it is.
Ice cold.
What's penis in our-
After ensuring our bats are fresh,
So again, at this point, I'm actually feeling better. I thought she might just throw them all in a pot and start boiling them. Like she inspected each bat, she smelled them, making sure they're not turned or spoiled or rotten.
after ensuring our bats are fresh, they get a quick bath.
Oh, can you see the teeth? Oh, she's getting in the gums. This is
And
way
then
more
that's-
interesting
and
than I
no-
thought it would be.
Then off with their heads as she begins carefully cutting around any glands that emit an unpleasant odor.
People criticize me a lot, like you never let the camera guy eat and that kind of thing. And for sure, like Kai, you're welcome to join us. No, wait, okay.
She then removes the claws.
Can I take that home on the plane, you think?
I can sun dry it for you and put it on a necklace or something.
In with the bat. Oh, all right.
She's not putting any oil
Cooking
in it
begins.
because this is the natural way to actually cook it.
After the bat, she tosses in green onions, herbs including basil, lemongrass, and pandan leaf.
My eyeballs are not immune to the smoke. I'm crying over here.
Then a spicy paste with turmeric and chilies. Finally, creamy, rich coconut milk.
There's no better experience
way.
than just fresh coconut milk. I love it.
Cook for 30 minutes and you'll have the favorite local treat.
We've got 5 fresh bats in here cooking in coconut milk. Let me say, if that was all chicken, looks pretty good, right? Coconut milk and all those like herbs and spices, it happens to be bat, it's not chicken. First of all, Jelly, I have to say I'm a little jelly of your cooking skills because I could not make a bat look this good. Thank you.
We normally in Minasa, we eat it on banana leaf.
All right, let's see. Took a bite here. I don't know, are you a wing guy or a drummy guy? She was a big fan.
Nice.
You are one of the best eaters I've ever had on my show. Oh, that is a unique texture. It's like gelatinous, bouncy, chewy.
Bouncy, chewy.
There's a little batty tanginess. Look at this. I've got this stretchy piece of batty. What is she
I know,
doing?
she's like imitating a sponge.
Oh my God. When you're in the environment, when you're with the people, it just feels like normal. You're just doing what everyone else is doing. At least for me. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna eat all this head skin I just got. I had some head skin. You can watch the whole video to see the full eating scene. The most weird part is that, you know, I just ripped open a bat's head to get a tongue. Otherwise, if I was just blindfolded and I had to eat it, I'd be like, I don't know, what is it?
You
Like
know
pork,
what-
maybe?
what-
It's just the fact that it looks like this that I think might be disconcerting to some people. Not me. Not me. So there you have it, bat and eating bat. What do I think? Things can be unique for a lot of different reasons. It could be super cheap or expensive or huge or strange or unusual. And so we're not gonna stop eating food that's uncommon. But when we encounter these markets, foods that are potentially hazardous to people eating them or the general public, we're gonna do a better job of informing the audience what the possible dangers of eating that food might be. Let's check the comments really quick on this video. He's the reason we can't find toilet paper to wipe our asses. Harsh. The amount of diseases bats carry is insane. Any country that considers this normal is out of their minds. Or maybe they need more education on it. This right here, it's idiots like Sonny who popularized this type of eating habits and then people tend to try it. No, it's not like I did this video and then a bistro in New York was like, and now bat souffle or whatever. All right, what have we learned today? People are angry, I get it, but if we're gonna stop this from happening in the future, we need more education and we need to de-incentivize the economics behind selling meat like this. Please don't be racist, don't be a butthole. Even if you're mad at these people, they don't even represent the whole country. Don't be a dick. That has been Sonny Reacts. Guys, we're all in this shit together. Let's do our best to support each other, stay safe, follow your local government's rules as best you can during this insane time. We'll see you next time. A peace. Hey guys, how's it going with that quarantine? More like borantine, am I right? If you're anything like me, you're probably stuffing yourself twice a day. Listen, we're gonna get through this. I'm not talking about the apocalypse, I don't know anything about that. I'm talking about this constant stomach stretching that we keep doing, but if we move forward, if we persevere, at the end of the day, we can call ourselves food coma survivors. Buy the shirt. And we're donating 25% of the profits from this campaign to Feed America's COVID-19 Response Fund. They are assisting food banks and helping people across America who are in need. So, it's a cool shirt, it's a great cause. Thank you guys for the support.